Baseball is America's pastime. Traveling to space is mine.
Tell me one of those stories.
Hi guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube introduction video. And if you're watching this on the day I uploaded, happy May the 4th. I wanted to talk about Star Wars today and just how it literally changed my life for the better and involved me in these worlds that I never thought possible, including film school. And I want to talk to you guys specifically about the essay that brought me into my dream film school because of Star Wars. I'm currently studying at Dodge College of Film and Media Arts at Chapman University, and my major is broadcast journalism and documentary. And it's been such a fun ride being able to meet creatives that are honestly emerging as the next round of filmmakers changing the world. And that wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for my passion for Star Wars. So this is your sign to just be a nerd and talk about what you love, because it could bring you places you never thought imaginable. This is how a Star Wars essay brought me to my dream film school. Baseball is America's pastime. Traveling to space is mine. From play acting as a commanding world general to reading with the gaze of an independent intergalactic princess, adventures spanning different forms of media during my 12 years of adolescence, Star Wars introduced ideals and characters to serve as an ingredient to my future success. Ironically enough, the inception of my entrancement began with the use of retro technology at a blue hour. After a day of wearing a year-old pair of Converse shoes at school, the last thing I wanted to hear was about an old VHS movie collection. Any disdain for my bullies immediately ceased the absolute second the gold outline surrounding the 1997 special edition of the original trilogy ethereally graced my eyes with the cozy light of the autumn sun. My father, a casual fan himself, found the treasure in a yard sale and made it a family day to watch it. Sitting on the barren living room floor with a pack of potato chips, the next 6 hours of entertainment served as a religious experience. At my young age, not only did the cinematography amaze me, but the writing of the movies was priceless. Through the fuzzy sounds, my ears tingle with the clashing neon laser swords, and my eyes dance with the star-bright colors of worlds not my own. Speaking to sit amongst the esteemed screenwriting group, storyboarding new artists and characters, my brain laid a burden to a sister location: fanfiction. With the concept of representation evolving, I began writing fanfiction after wanting characters who share characteristics and values with my own heritage and culture. Although the Wild West of Wattpad domain proved difficult, I grew an audience of thousands with my Rey fanfic with an original character named Astria. Thanks to this popularity, I was able to network with fans outside the US, including those in war-torn countries. The research did not stop at writing. In my junior year, my curiosity led me to a scientific proposal out of a banter heard in The Force Awakens concerning parsecs. Scrolling through shelves of research paper written by the university science department, who also shared an interest in this matter, led to a physics project relating to the use of stellar parallax. Due to the lack of resources, I created my model of a stellar parallax experiment inspired by them. As I ran up to receive my award for Best of Show, I gladly showed off my Disney-bound Rey outfit with the iconic 3 buns. I did not stop at the limit of a common Disney goer. Cosplay became a central part of finding my identity. Not having the luxury of ordering official fabric and clothing to create cosplay, I relied on creativity and the art of adaptability to formulate pieces. Creating Jedi robes out of thrift store duvets, you can ask any of my friends and family, I strutted with an air of importance anywhere I went, wearing the Jedi robes and a lightsaber. However, the lead up to my first convention had my talents tested. I decided to work on a new character cosplay with no blueprint or previous art to base it on. My desire to vomit was overcome by the sheer amount of claps and woos of support members of the community congratulating my efforts gave me. Movies provide the blueprint to create a new social atmosphere. Audiences have the choice of whether or not to react or act on such a calling. Simply by impacting word of hope, Star Wars promoted the moral struggle of my generation's call to the greatest extent by becoming more than just a title. I am a woman of color living in a middle-class household. However, I'm also a writer, a friend, an amateur of physics, and a lover of art. Although domestic space travel has yet to reach LAX, the passion to explore the barren cosmos of any kind has never failed to pour stardust in my soul. Thank you guys so much for watching, and may the 4th be with you all.